Okay, I know it's dark, but I got to do this emergency thing here because you people are getting on my nerves. You don't know what's going on. I'm not going to try to type it out. Let me get this out of my system here. First and foremost, there's a video that they put up of, and I'm not going to do this either, that everybody does this, Alexandria, ocasio-cortez. Don't say it like that anymore, because that's another fucking racist trap. I'm not going to say it like that, just like I'm not going to call people snowflakes and all those other stupid traps. We got to start talking facts and all this silly ass shit. I get the joke. The joke's over now. Let's do this. Here's what they're doing, people. Okay. They put up a video of her dancing on the roof. I saw the video. None of us give a shit about the video. People are not saying crazy stuff about it. But the media, what the liberals do is they put something up and then they say, put up another clickbait bullshit line that says, Republicans or conservatives are losing their mind over Ocasio-Cortez's dance video. Nobody cares, okay? You guys got to understand, don't fall into this trap. The reason they're saying that is because they're trying to portray Republicans and conservatives as old, stuck-up ass people who don't like dancing. It's like Dirty Dancing. They're trying to make it look like we're a bunch of prudes. The same thing they did with putting Archie Bunker, when Norman Lear put Archie Bunker on TV to try to make us look like a bunch of bigots, balding, unattractive, fat bigots. That's the whole point. Old versus young. They're trying to start an old versus young thing. They're trying to make it look like that we are all saying something about this bitch's dance video when nobody really is. But they're saying that because they want to portray us to the younger people as old people. And they're saying, well, everybody's, I don't know why, like then somebody like my daughter will sit here and go, I don't know why everybody's so mad about that dance video. That's just crazy. People are so judgmental, so stupid, because they don't understand. She hasn't said that, but I know how she gets trapped into that thing, because everybody in her age group is. It's like they get drug into this thing where it's like, well, I don't know why all these old people say these things, or they're doing. It's trying to say, that's why they keep talking about, Michelle Obama keeps talking about seeing old white faces and old white men. It's racist, class, age warfare, age shaming shit that they're doing. Don't fall for it. Whenever you see these headlines about her video of dance video and people are saying things about it, nobody really said anything. Even Ben Shapiro said, maybe one person on Twitter said something, they got literally destroyed for it. None of us as conservatives care about people dancing. And I even grew up partially in Church of Christ, and yeah, they don't even say stuff about dancing anymore. So I don't think of course, we couldn't go to dances when we were kids because they were really against dancing. But now nobody gives a shit. You know what? Everybody was still going to dances except me, because my mother really stuck to that. But all the other kids went to dances and said they didn't, or they just thought it was a stupid rule. So anyway, nobody really cares about this woman dancing. And you got to quit falling for these headlines that try to make it look like that we're saying things we're not, and then get on and say, well, yeah, I don't like her opinion, but I really don't see why people are saying this. Instead of saying that, say, nobody said anything. I haven't heard anybody say anything. It's crap. It's trying to make people look old and prudish and trying to do the old versus young argument, and that's the only reason they're doing it. So don't fall for the lies and the hype. The Democrats are doing a lot of this. They're doing this age warfare thing a lot because they realize that the generation behind the millennials is starting to become conservative. They're scared. Once the millennials are gone, you have Generation Z, all this generation that is coming up, and they are starting to get scared because there's some more conservative values there, because they're heroes on YouTube that these younger generation kids are getting censored and demonetized, and there's a lot of people they look up to who do jokes, and they see that you can't do jokes. They're destroying the things that they like. They're taking away from their culture. So they're starting to see they don't like the things liberals are doing, and most of that's because of YouTube. There's a lot of people. So you keep on top of what's really going on. A lot of these YouTube celebrities that a lot of these kids have grown up with that are in the younger generation are getting the insane treatment from the liberals, that even though they're not conservatives, they're not left, they're not right-leaning people, but they're seeing the censorship and the stuff they're doing to their own people in their own generation, their own time. So they're starting to figure it out. There's a lot of hope in that generation for conservatism. As soon as they grow up enough, they can become conservatives. The millennials and the generation right in that area are pretty much becoming hopeless to a point. There's still a lot of good ones out there, but especially if you go online, there's a lot of great millennials, especially young women. There's a lot of great millennial women out there online you can find. Lauren Chan, especially one of my favorite, who calls herself the roaming millennial. There's a lot of good people out there in that generation that are very speaking up and are trying to make a difference. But the point is if we keep on these false headlines, these false things about Twitter, this is bait, man. This is a bait thing. This is a trick. Do not fall for the trick. Because they're trying to make us look, like I said, Archie Bunker. They did the same thing with Archie Bunker and All in the Family back in the 70s with Norman Lear. Norman Lear did a lot of this type of thing, and it's a technique. And if you notice, they've got Rob Reiner out there, and these people are trying to figure out strategies. Rob Reiner's father was Carl Reiner, who was a big socialist, and he, moved, his father moved him into the industry. They were real good, close buddies with, of course, Norman Lear. These people who run the entertainment industry, and now they're going to them for ideas, and they're going to the old Marxist socialist people, the children of the people who started this stuff, the children of a lot of these people's socialist leanings. And so they're going to them to get them to say, how can we make these people look old and outdated and antiquated and start this old versus young thing? And there's two reasons they're doing it. One, it helps get the millennials on their side and make us look like old people that they hate and they despise and they disrespect. And two, they're trying to teach the younger generation behind us to hate us because some of their strategies aren't working because they're starting to see. So therefore, there's your answer. I've told you guys complicated political ideas like this for years, and you thought I was crazy. You haven't heard this from anybody. The thing I just said, nobody said it this way. I'm telling you the exact reason. I'm a deep thinker. I pay attention. I've been doing this before Ben Shapiro was talking. I've been doing this before Hannity was saying it. I was getting kicked out of class. You guys didn't know me. I was getting kicked out of class in school, in junior high, on up because of things I said, and the things I said happened. So just keep on top of this. Listen to what I say. I am a very intelligent man about this stuff. I'm not saying I know it all, but I'm very attentive to these things. And I'm telling you, this is the new trick. The new trick is to make us look old and stupid and bigoted. And they've already done a whole lot of this in the past. So I don't see why it's that far-fetched to believe this. So just that one thing should show you what I'm talking about. And there'll be more. But the whole ocasio-cortez dance thing and quit saying her name like with spit, just like remember how Obama would say Latinos and my Latino, blah, 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 always Latino. He'd always say it like that. That's ridiculous. It's a fucking joke. When Obama does it that way, they're not going to call him a racist, but they're going to wait for us to do it and call us racist. So don't fall into the trap. I see every trap they're setting for us. That's why I don't do the snowflake thing. I've said it, repeated myself over and over again, I know, but I don't do the thing about the snowflakes and talk about people being triggered. Don't even bring up the triggering. Now, I did repeat that. Somebody said something about me being triggered, so I repeated the word to him today. But technically, I don't like using those words. I like just going and getting facts and then breaking down specifics. And that's what we need to do. Because the thing is Trump was elected by a lot of people who are uninformed, because those uninformed people were voting Democrat. So we've got to train them. Now we've got till 2020 to get these people educated to understand why they did what they did. They're already going to see the economy's better. They're already going to see things that with conservative policies. Not Trump. It's not Trump. It's policy. Try to explain to them. It's not the man. It's the conservative policies that and the people he's choosing that are called all the positive things that are happening are because of the policies, not because the magic the man has. Now, I'm not trying to take credit away from the man. He's doing the things he's supposed to do, but we have to get these people focused on policy and focused on the future because he's not always going to be here. We have to get people saying, hey, we want this guy to do what this guy did. We got to keep on saying it's not just about him. We want the next guy to do these policies or these policies or these policies. These are the policies we want. This is what we got with Reagan. Reagan was doing conservative policies and some things were happening. The economy got better. Things started happening. We need this. We need more of this. So you guys, I know I'm talking fast. I don't have a lot of time. I'm in the dark. So you guys have a great day and try to listen to what I'm telling you because I'm trying to give you smart advice about how to handle and how to listen to things. So when you see these lies, call them out for what they are. This is a trick. This is a ploy. This is a game. We're not falling for it. Who cares? I haven't heard one person say anything about this dance video being bad or stupid or how bad. Nobody said nothing but positive things, as a matter of fact. I wish she would just dance. I wish she'd stick to dancing and bartending or whatever. She should, instead of politics. Let her go do that. So don't fall into the trap, people. Love you all. Happy New Year. Have a great 2019.